Loved ones, loved ones, loved ones. Welcome to Why Not Grandma. It has been some time, right? But we'll talk about that. Getting things together for the hurricane, getting some stuff. Just getting some things together for the hurricane and try to update you as best as I can and all that. I know you haven't heard from me for a long time and you need to know what's going on. And after the hurricane, I don't want you to think that, oh, she probably died or something. So yeah, keeping you updated, so we're keeping you up to date. Welcome to Why Not Grandma. My name is Joan. If you're coming in for the first time, thanks for coming in. Yeah man, no problem. Good to be with you, good to see you. Yeah, once more, right? Yeah man. Is tonight the hurricane coming, right? Every day it's coming, even the food is finished. Somebody gave me these. That is good, Canes, sugar cane. 2 pieces of sugar cane, and I have bananas here and a pumpkin. And I was wondering, my God, how am I going to handle these now? But then a wise person said, it can be handled, no problem. See? Screwdriver and hammer will get the job done. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm loving it. Because I was wondering, how can a gentleman give these, like this to a female who doesn't even know anything about farms and so on? But no, he can take as many as he wants because I have a solution to the problem. I have a solution. When is the hurricane coming? 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.? Each time you hear something different. I'm not even sure. It's good to give. I'm most grateful, during disaster time or whatever time. It's just good to share. The only thing I could give him was just trees, those baby trees, fruit trees. But whatever it is, it's good to share. Good to always share. And I'm sure you agree, So I've been having the winds from last night or before this morning. I have no idea what time. So it's still going on. Some of my trees, plantains and so on, they're already on the ground. Melissa is never ending. It's like, some persons have never ending love. Some have never ending hate. Various storms in our lives. And, like Melissa, it's coming. And it's not coming, it's not there, but it's coming, and you're waiting patiently. Sometimes you get bored and all that, and then when it does come and it's going at a pace, you're wondering if, what's happening. Is it really here? Is this it? Yeah. But whatever situations we find ourselves in, what is most important is that we remember that God has promised that He will never leave us. He has promised that He will always be with us. He will never forsake us. We just need to have faith. We just need to believe in Him, and things will not work out the way we have planned more times than not. But then we cannot see tomorrow. We just have today to deal with. So, yeah, we continue to trust Him, knowing that, if we're on His side, He's on our side. He'll have mercy upon us. So in faith, together, we go forward. We press on, as they say. Yes, we press on. So though we're battered on this side and we're battered on that side, you go to work, you're battered. You come home, you're battered by husbands, or you're battered by your wife. You're battered by your children, you're battered by the neighbor, you're battered by maybe the animals there, you are whatever it is, one thing is certain. God is always with us. And when we're hurt about a situation, He's hurt as well. Whatever our feelings are, He's going to be sharing them. And He says He has a plan for us. He wants us to prosper and He wants us to be in good health. But we have our part to play. It is imperative that we do as we ought. We take care of our bodies, we take care of our minds. We're careful about the avenues to our souls, what we listen to and where we go, and things that we expose ourselves to in whatever way, whether in music or just by certain friends or whatever it is. We just need to, stay on top of things and be alert at all times, knowing that the devil is like a roaring lion, just waiting to destroy us. So when the winds blow this side and they blow that side and they do all the damages and so on, like Melissa is doing or has done, then we know that we just keep depending on Him, because there's no one like Him. And we can't trust anyone else like Him, because He sees tomorrow. He knows tomorrow. You understand? And we can only deal with what we can see and we can assume. But He knows, and He knows for certain. And many times we forget that He has taken us through many things over the years. Many hardships, many struggles. He has always been there with us. He has kept us. And here we are today, and now we're going through this. And we need to just hold on, understanding that He will get us through, as long as it is His will. And if our time comes for us to go home, then so be it. Okay, so I'm roasting breadfruit while the storm is going on. I don't know what to expect. I'm just doing what I need to do, get some things done in the meantime. So here I have the breadfruit. And did I tell you that I got some other things? I got this coconut, jelly coconut. I got about 3 other dry coconuts. Yes, 1, 2, 3. And yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Yeah. So that's for another gentleman. So I realize it's the norm to be doing the coconut this type of way. Some persons are extremely scared, but whether you're scared or you're not, it is here and it's here to stay. So we might as well just, be calm and trust God to do His thing. So I'm not scared. I'm okay. I'm okay going through it, And you know what? I'm feeling I'm feeling tired. I'm getting kind of bored because, or is it that this thing is hypnotizing me? I don't know, but watching it, and it's such a long time. I don't know, I'm going to get some rest. And then, excuse me, and then I come back to you. But I feel sleepy, all right? So lighter. And it's probably just relaxing me. Maybe that is what is happening. Because I've always liked the sound of wind, the sound of water, and that kind of thing. So maybe it's doing that for me and to me. But anyway, I'm going to get some rest, so I'll come back later. So loved ones, here we are. Same old, right? And it's still going and going and going. So even after 9, hey, man, it's going to be a long day. I'm happy it's in the daytime, though. I'm really happy it's in the daytime. You notice it's not consistent, like it's on and off, occasional, and it pauses. No wonder my sister was saying she ran outside to get some fruits and even ran to the neighbors and gave them some, and then went back inside. And I'm like, girl, you're crazy. But it pauses, like it blows, pauses, blows, pauses. or maybe because this the early stage, or maybe because of the stage where it's at, because I don't know if we're early stage or if we're midway. I have no idea where we are in this thing. It's now after 9 though, but I don't know what that means, because I think the last thing I heard was at one point I heard that it was going to leave at 2 p.m. And then I heard something about 5 p.m. I'm not sure if it's going to be in Cuba at 5 p.m. It's going to leave here at 5 p.m. or whatever it is, but I'm ready for this to go, because it makes me want to sleep. It feels good, yeah, and yeah. I think this is how people get hurt, because you're not sure how dangerous it is, because for such a long time it doesn't seem it's building up. You can see that it's building up, but it for so many hours, I don't know, because it says it's gonna just sit one place, and so for a long period of time, and then it done its damage during that period. So I don't know. I am gonna get some rest again though, so we will, yes, and save some of the battery. Yeah, let me get some rest, and later again. Yes, let me check. Oh, okay. Oh, they're flooding. The place has been flooded out upstairs, and there's water in here. There's water all over the place. Okay, I'm just gonna drop some towel here, there, windows, doors, and so on. Let me do that. Yeah, I can't say the wind is not a bit stronger now. What time is okay in the afternoon? What is this now? Is this are we at the eye, or oh, I don't know. Where are we now? Oh boy, I would just love to sleep right through the day in this, but I'm not allowed. So I've dropped towels in some areas, because the more water is coming in than I can handle, so I might as well go back to sleep. I can't not do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Water is coming from what? I don't know, between where in the door jamb, where with the glass, under, between, I don't know. But water is just bubbling in some of the areas, so I have always had like those things that you plug into and what have you, and I always have those things elevated. So what are they? Surge protectors, or yeah. Looks like I've missed all the excitement, or we're in a rest period. I have no idea. At one point the door was opening, and I tried to get hunger and had that sorted out, because that was a fight. I probably started recording too early. Maybe I should have slept and then wake up. But then I wouldn't want to miss it all. I don't know. They say it's going to be really, really destructive. It's going to be really terrible. So I'm actually just waiting to see that part of it. Not what I'm seeing now. But I want to see where it wows me. Let me go find food. So in this I have oats and what? Oats and ripe bananas. 5 ripe bananas, because guess what? They were in the freezer to make, a drink, but then no electricity, and I have to be using up these things. Oh, I tell you. So I just added moringa to it, and I'm gonna fry. I just want to eat these and then relax, because boy, this work, we can't finish this work. I have more water coming in than I can manage. The family is using radio to communicate, so they keep waking me up, you know. I'm grateful because they're flooded out, so that's how I know I'm flooded out as well. I had too much grease on this, so I did it differently. Because it's not really fried, I want them to be fried. Just grease it and allow them to complete without all the grease. Let's grease the bottom of the saucepan. Yeah, I don't need all the grease, even though it's olive oil. Because olive oil, you should use canola oil to do these things. But anyway, this is not about that, you know. It's not about this, just showing you how I'm kind of using up some of the stuff. And I had the moringa leaf before because there are no moringa leaves out there now. So I had some in the fridge, so just using up whatever. Because I was going to steam that with tofu. Oh, I need to remember the tofu. Oh my God, it needs to be prepared. Food and food and food. So I have months of food inside there. So when I eat them up all in days, what's going to happen? Wow, this is serious. But life goes on, right? Yeah. Listen in the background. What do you hear? It sounds like the door, or I'm not even sure what that is. Something is being pressured though. You can hear it. So I've been throwing towels under the window, under the doors. I've been, you know, but the water is so much that is coming in. It's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of work. So I am not going to allow it to stress me out, you know. But that's gonna be a whole lot of work too, and I have to make sure I quickly take up whatever off the ground that, you know, might be affected by. That's a lot of water coming in, man. Looks like about 2 inches. I don't know if it's more in some areas, but I've never seen so much water into a building. When I say a building, I'm not talking about anything like tank or so concrete structure. I'm talking about like, you know, like a home, like a house. Yeah. Never had the experience before. I have cooked. I have thrown towels where needed. I have prayed. I have sung. I have praised. I've worshipped. And the hurricane is still here. Boredom is getting the better of me. Need to find something else to do. I expect that is going to get more interesting getting to the end of the video, right? Because then the breeze should be stronger, but the battery is going. I don't have much left. So let's see how it all works out though. Can you see that it's getting stronger? I have no idea what section of the hurricane we are right now. I don't know when it entered Montego Bay, when it actually did, and whether it's just the outer bands or I have no idea. So, as you know, we can't access any information now. Maybe Black River was 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. And then, anyway, no idea. And it sounds like it's going to be sitting in Falmouth for a very long time. The parish of Trelawney. I don't know, so many hours have gone, so many hours. Whatever damages, if any, I'll show you in the next video. And we will look around next day or so in the area. Though we have never had anything this strong. Category 5 and such a high 5. but I believe the structures around, they seem strong. I don't know. I'm just hoping that we'll all be able to withstand this and that we'll all be okay. You know, just hoping for the best. I'm praying for the best as well. But then at the end of the day, God's will be done. So let's see. These are truly awful winds now at this time. Trust God in the good times and the bad times. Trust Him in the storm. Trust Him in the calm. Whatever situation we find ourselves, we're expected to depend on Him, to trust Him, the all-powerful, the Almighty. Yes, ruler of the universe, God above all. I slept out the exciting part of it, yes. Because I wasn't anxious, I wasn't scared, there's nothing to stop me from sleeping. And I am really happy it happened in the daytime. When I looked out, got the last part of it, and then outside, you can see the amount of leaves in the water. Leaves came. It's just strange the amount of leaves that came inside. How can I cry about my garden when persons have lost roofs? My Mia. I have to push up those trees and brace them. Yes, I have to do. And I have to do them early because while the soil is soft. So I need to get those done. In the next video, I'll show you the damages done on this property. And then the video after that, I'll just, show you bits and pieces of the community or some areas in town and so on. Yes, my daughter-in-law will make some of those pictures like in town and so on possible. So, yeah. So indeed, in the next video, 2 more videos should wrap up all this excitement of Melissa, It was probably after 9 when everything calmed down last night, 9 p.m. So now it's early in the morning and we have survived. Terribly flooded, but alive. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. This is where the cookie crumbles. So you will see the damages done here. You will see a little of what has happened in the community. And you take care of yourself. There should be maybe 2 other videos after this or so. So we'll keep you informed. And you take care. And this is Grandma saying, hey, take care of yourself. Be good. And if you can't, be extremely careful. Yeah, man, I'm out of here. All right. Catch you soon.